Welcome to Infotech Lead Videos. Here we have Mr. V.S. Shridhar, Head of IoT BU India in Tata Communications, speaking on impact of IoT on enterprises at IoT India Confex 2017.
About impact of IoT on enterprises. What is actually driving this transformation? When you look at this is a very important slide. If I were to leave a good takeaway for you, this should be a slide that hopefully you will take enough information. IoT, when you talk about IoT, right? I've been talking to all my colleagues here and people from the industry as well. Every customer out there wants to have an IoT strategy. Yeah? You all agree? You have your chief digital officers that have come into being overnight. CIOs, CTOs have all gone, and today we're talking about chief digital officers. Right? What are they doing? They're talking about IoT impacting various functions. Either it is optimizing process or reducing cost or safety. Safety is a big thing, incidentally, right? We talked about safety from the context of gravity and so on, but it could be industrial safety, it could be child safety and so on. But within the company, it's about safety, automation, new products, improving efficiency. All of them are set to impact the organization in various manners, right? This is one of the big drivers. So when you run a business, what are you thinking about? Either you're reducing the cost or you're increasing revenue in some form, right? You're basically talking about the fact that how do I enhance customer experience? How do I make things work more? How do I enhance productivity? How do I generate more revenues and so on? So that definitely is one big one, okay? And that's helping us. So every customer out there, at least 40% of them are looking at optimizing processes and so on. So if he doesn't have an internet strategy, he's in trouble, right? His senior management is not considering him as value for the organization. So he is going to articulate that. And with the result, he is able to influence this whole set of people around him to think IoT as well. So that's one thing. Second thing that is interestingly happening is, as I speak, in fact, the government of India is also pretty active in terms of generating and looking at laws to regulate it. When you have internet out there with all the security implications, how does the regulator think? It's a very big subject. It's a subject that people haven't put their arms around it, but they're getting there. Right? You have smart cars coming in. It's got a regulatory kind of. In fact, now we are talking about by 2018 in India, where GPS will be there everywhere. And 2030, we're actually talking about doing away with all diesel and petrol or all the fossil fuel cars and getting to electric cars, right? That's what we're talking automobiles. Now, so the laws, the government is seriously looking at it. I can definitely tell you that I've been a participant in many of the government panels, and they are very serious about it. Although we're not seeing them move at the pace that we would like them to, but the laws are coming. So the second set is that the laws are getting nicely framed around IoT. Device prices, right? They're all dropping. While device prices for IoT is very high right now, we know that when you talk about a sub 1,000 rupee kind of a device, the scale is going to happen. Right? Now, still we are not there. 4,000, 5,000 rupee devices are out there. That's not going to happen. Right? Unless we hit the 1,000 rupee price point less than that, this will not happen. And if you look at it from creating a magic perspective, the bandwidth gigabit per gigabyte kind of cost is going down. Maybe it's not very relevant in the IoT context because bandwidth consumption is also pretty low, but bandwidth as such is bringing the price down, right? This is the third one. And finally, connectivity by and large is improving by the day, right? You don't have a situation globally where even Dubai or Singapore and all that, where you can stand up and say the network absolutely works in every corner everywhere. That's not possible, right? Given that Indian conditions where we live in Bangalore, we know how many blind spots are there everywhere. So, but still, on a daily basis, connectivity is improving, and we have to give it to it that the network guys are investing, although they're losing money, they're losing money all the time, but we're still making sure that the networks improve, right? So those are the four things I would say that is driving adoption. Now, if you look at how the value chain is being impacted, finally we are impacting this particular gentleman who's walking there, right? It's all about him. What kind of how we improve his life, how do we make him more efficient, how do we make him a more contributing person. right? If you look at what are the players that are there, to the consumer, you have devices which you are arming him with, either your cell phones or your various other devices that he's going to wear and so on, wearables, through technologies which are communicating, RFID, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, beacons and so on and so forth, to the IP networks which are your public and private networks, service enablement, which is your cloud service providers, enterprise service providers, orchestration services, analytics, which is becoming such a big thing, and finally the providers of hardware products, the Cisco's of the world, the IBM's of the world are all there, developers, integrators, and support teams. The reason I put this chart up, this is clearly calling out the various segments that are playing to make this whole thing happen. Right? In the morning we are talking about collaboration. Unless you collaborate well, you're not going to happen. If one of these players is not playing well, right, you don't have a system that is going to work. And today, I can tell you at least, enough people, because I'm from the telecom company, enough people come back and ask me about what are you doing about telecom. That seems to be our biggest pain. That seems to be our biggest pain. I have the devices, I have enablement all over, I have the service providers, but I don't have communication. Now, if you look at the value contribution by these segments, this is an important takeaway as well. In these, at the bottom of the table is only about 3% and 20% that you see. But when you look at service enablement and service provider thing on the top, that is where the real value is. So data is the real value. We all know that. And that's coming out very clearly on this chart. That unless you manage the customer's data eventually and have some way of analyzing and telling him and how you improve on it, you're not going to play a very serious game. So this is an important value chart. That is an important takeaway as well. That unless you play up there, you're not going to see the big marks.